Welcome to this week's episode of Ezentuary. We left off last time waking up in the necromancer's tent. He came in. Oh, good to see you're all well rested. Excellent, excellent. Oh, and you seem to have passed the test, I see. That's good.
Wow, you're a really shitty guy, you know that?
Well, I'd say I slay, but I don't. I just bring him back.
You're such a comedian.
Well, I'm better than my old master, he was real deadpan.
I don't seem to remember any test. I just got a good night's sleep.
Oh, interesting. You must have been immune. Fascinating. Are you a druid?
I am a dwarf druid. Yeah, we do have an immunity to poisons and lowly things like that.
No, it's not that. The nature gods prevented it. They won't allow me to touch your mind. Fascinating, but you still got the benefit. This is good. Well, your companions did well, so I will assume you are worthy as they are. Now, all of you.
You're welcome.
Come, please, come. The other necromancers and I have something to share with you. And he exits out the tent.
Let's follow him.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
No, I don't really like his methods.
You see him outside beckoning you into an area where the tents had been arranged in a circle. And you see a group of 3 other necromancers standing there. And he walks over to them and greets them and then turns. We have been conjuring, raising. There is an amazing amount of skeletal material in the ground beneath us here. We were able to begin to raise an army, and one that could assist you. And from the areas around you, between the tents, comes kind of slithering, kind of crawling, some skeletons, but they have like fish tails, humanoid torsos. They get close, and some of them use their tails and stand upright at attention, almost like a salute to you.
Okay, this I can get behind.
Disturbing. So who do they listen to?
We have been able to raise 2 for each of you.
Interesting.
So, if you wish to choose which ones you wish to lead, they will follow you. They will do your commands. They will be your assistants. They cannot speak, but they appear to understand our words.
Do they all look the same?
Yeah, they're all basically identical. They're all just kind of standing there, like all skeletons basically look the same. Yeah.
Well, that sounds
all right.
All right, fine. There's one of them that is kind of leaning to the side, trying to look all sexy. How about that?
I dig it.
All right.
I'll take these 2. And I point over to the closest 2 to me.
All right. They kind of slither over a little closer to you, but stay about 5 feet away.
Great.
Which one of us be having the blue orb in their possession right now?
I thought you did.
Yeah, I thought it was you.
Oh, all right. I rummage around in me pouch and I pull out the blue orb and I try to communicate with it.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I pull it out and I say, so this orb of knowledge apparently has already been found by the Turbo Wizard. Are there other artifacts that are a part of the scavenger hunt? Because obviously, you have other teams searching for stuff. Normally, if one team gets the artifact, then you move on to the next artifact. Is that the way this works in this particular scavenger hunt?
At first, you kind of get no response, and you kind of roll it around a bit, and then you hear the voice come in, and it says, let's see. All items shall be announced as found when they are found by a participant. No additional participating items have been turned in yet.
You're always meant to steal it from the Turbo Wizard.
Not sure the way this particular quest is headed. We were supposed to be doing something for fun and profit, and now all of a sudden we are mixed into some kind of war with the most powerful wizard in the camp. Does not seem like a great idea.
I mean, I came to this market in the first place to sell some things for easy money. Now this has money in it, but it's not easy.
So it
Go ahead.
it says that I have a scroll in my pouch. Do I also have a vial of ink to write on the scroll with?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to mark my skeletons, and so I mix some ink with a little bit of water, and I stain my hand with it, and then I slap it on the skeletons' faces, and I say, "Who do you serve?"
You get kind of a... They don't have vocal cords, so there's just kind of a opening of the mouth, and then it closes again.
That'll do, soldier.
The black hand of Yorda rises.
Yes.
Alright.
So then I asked the necromancer, so are ye lads talking with the other teams that are hunting down these treasures?
But teams? We don't care about teams or anything. We're in this for the knowledge. We want what it can provide.
Well, when will we be getting any knowledge?
Well, we will reward you handsomely for bringing it to us. We can use it to answer any of your questions. We can pay you in vast sums of gold. Legend says that the orb you seek contains almost an infinite wealth of knowledge.
Seems prettyable.
While this conversation's going on, Chaka Kano just takes his great axe and smashes one of the skeletons over the head.
Alright, roll the hit.
Hell.
Circle Kano doesn't like the undead.
That's a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh my god.
Well, it's your damage.
Am I coming in?
Yeah,
Yes.
what's your damage?
14.
Okay, well, you didn't come through the first time.
Oh.
So, you hit it over the head, and it kind of knocks to the side, and then just rewrites itself, and kind of opens its mouth and closes it again while staring blankly at you.
Hmm.
Basically, I just took the hit.
Chaka Kano, why did you do that?
Unnatural. Needs testing.
Ah, okay. That makes-
After that, Chaka Kano grabs one of the bones and breaks it off, and then uses it to pick his mandibles.
It allows it, I guess.
Mm.
Those are that is one of yours now.
Yeah. And he just says, acceptable.
Chaka Kano, ye be a very weird clutch mate. All right. Well, apparently, if we're going to do this thing, we shall do this thing. I will cut a couple of pieces off of me silk belt that holds up me breeches, and I will tie it around two of the skeleton's arms, and then I say, "All right, lassies, ye two come with me."
They move basically in line with you and stay in position. So, yep.
All right. Mr. Necromancer, sir, do you have any kind of a plan? Because honestly, two skeletons apiece is not sufficient for taking on a whole thing full of wizards.
Oh, we are aware, and yes, we have a plan. Please move your soldiers out to the outermost edge of the ring.
Before we
Alright,
leave
follow
the
me, lassies.
tent, do we
You're
still have
out
the
then.
head of the wizard?
You're well, you're well outside of the tent. Head of which wizard?
The wizard that was stuck onto the end of the quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
All right.
Then yeah, I guess you do.
Chaka Kano goes up to it and peels off the skin,
Okay, you do that.
All right.
and then puts the skin onto the skeleton.
The one that you hit.
Yes.
Excellent. A little Silence of the Lambs action.
Oh. And then Chaka Kano just looks at the party and telepathically links and says, "Disguises."
Disguises. Yes, I'm sure that will be very effective. Chaka Kano, good thinking.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. All right, so you guys were just asked to move to the outside of the circle.
Okay.
Skeletons of the Black Hand. Move over here.
All right, they move over to the side. The necromancer turns and to his companions says, "It is time. They are ready." And they all move back in kind of a equal, like north, south, east, west cross area, and he says to you guys, "There is something else, something from the deep that we had to feed flesh." And together they move their hands, and in the middle where they were standing, this like hole opens up, and it's like the sand has just like parted, it opening before it, and all four of them start to chant in unison. And then get over here. You see from out of the sand pops an arm, and then another arm, and then another arm, and you count until there are 10 gangly arms, each with long nailed pruny hands on the end. Reach out, and this thing pulls itself up, bringing into the light of day a crab-like anatomy, except instead of a shell, it is covered with deathly pale skin stricken with blue veins instead of carapace. It's almost 12 feet wide and looks like a bloated human torso with these 10 gangly arms coming out of it.
Good God.
Well, that looks pleasant.
Gross.
He-
You guys are a hell of a lot of fun at parties, aren't you?
Oh yes, this is going to be quite the party. And they move out of the way, and this thing starts moving off between two of them, pushing over one of the tents as it makes its way out into one of the main thoroughfares.
Who controls that thing?
Nobody controls this. We have fed it and trained it specifically to hunt and consume the greatest power it can find, the Turbo Wizard.
Mike,
Sandy.
we're gonna have to have a word after this is over.
How have you tested it? How do you know that that's what's doing it? It's not just murdering everybody.
Well, I guess we haven't tested it. You better go make sure to keep it in line.
Oh great, we're on babysitting duty now? This seems highly unfair.
Come
You have
on,
an arm.
man. Don't be a stick in the mud.
I'm not being a stick in the mud. I just rather not be responsible for a giant crab monster, okay? That could potentially kill the whole town. We get arrested and then executed. And I'm not gonna lie, that's not how I want to go out.
How do
Well, if
you want to go
everyone's-
out there, lass?
Preferably well into old age when I've done all the things I want to do on my bucket list. I have a long, fulfilling life to live, and this stupid crab monster is not gonna be the death of me.
My goodness.
You say your goodness now. You'll be saying it 10 times stronger later when that crab monster is snipping you in half.
You worry too much. I'll stay well behind of it.
I didn't give it scissors.
Okay.
You don't need to. It's got claws.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
Scott.
doesn't. It just has arms. It has 10 arms.
I think we've talked enough. We should really tend to the crab monster now. And necromancers, I meant it. Don't leave town. We're gonna talk after this.
Yes, of course we're going to talk. You're going to bring us back the orb.
We'll see about that.
All right. I guess we'll follow the screams of terror.
Yes, in the distance you hear, "Ah, God, what is that thing?"
All right.
All right, so you guys go running out behind it, and you see it has made its way into the main thoroughfare. There's people running, dodging left and right. You hear screams in the background. Someone call for guards! Someone tell the wizards! Someone get help! And it's
Oh no.
as it's running further and further north, you eventually see exactly where the wizard's encampment is. That kind of castle-looking thing that you had entered before, and as it's running up, there are some wizards outside that begin to stand at the ready to fight it. There's just a couple out front. You know there's more inside, but the ones out front begin to cast spells. Alright. So, I need everyone to roll initiative, because we're going to do this as like a big, long, linear fight.
Okay.
Or you don't have to fight, but at least everything is happening kind of in a big, long line right now. And so I just need to know who does what when. So the easiest way to do that is everyone roll initiative.
I got
I
a
got an
16.
Kano is 8.
Okay.
Hen got a
You're right.
13.
And it's 13. Yora?
Oh, sorry. I got an 8.
Okay. And I need you guys to roll for your two, I don't know, wards? Not sure
right.
what to call them.
9 and 3.
4
Okay.
and 17.
7 and 18.
Franny got a 16 and Lucy got an 8.
You named them.
Interesting. Fascinating choice, Cotton. We'll see how that works out. All right, so the first thing that's going to happen is one of the outside wizards. He's not particularly a high-level guy, but he's looking at this thing coming down. He doesn't know what to do. He's going to attempt to fire a ray of frost at it. And it is... Wow, he fails miserably. It does nothing. So... Alright. Let's start with... Alright, well... Hen's skeleton is the first one, or the next one up in the order. But... That's up to you as far as if you just say that it's running behind you, or if you want to give it a command.
Distract one of the wizards. Do a funny little dance in front of him.
Alright, so it uses its movement to kind of go off to the side of the, whatever that thing, the crab thing is. Let's call him Mr. Krabs. He goes off to the side of Mr. Krabs and starts dancing. That's his action. Alright. So the next one is one of yours, Black Hands.
Black Hands, on me. Do not engage yet. I'm going to hold back and let the Skelly do the work. Let the Spider Beast do the work.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright, Gago.
I'm just going to wait myself.
Alright. You wait, and then next is one of your skeletons.
All right. I point to Franny and I go, Franny, run up to that young wizard that just cast that spell. Give him a hug and don't let him go.
Alright. There's not enough movement to get all the way there, but it will move as far as it can. It's up, so it's going to be, let's say, with double movement next to the big creature, Mr. Krabs.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. Kakano, your first skeleton.
Be charge.
Alright, he charges in, and he'll get up to about the same level as Gago's. And then, alright, Yora.
Can my skeletons be enhanced with cantrips?
I guess. What are you thinking?
Thinking maybe resistance. Wait. Yeah, resistance. I gotta see what that one is. Touch
I mean,
one
it
one creature.
should be fine. I don't know why it wouldn't work.
Oh yeah,
Let's
it
see.
gets to like roll a d4 before it does a saving throw.
I mean, you can use it. I think it'd be a waste, but you can do it.
No, never mind. Okay, I am going to run up right behind Mr. Krabs with my two skeletons in tow.
Okay. Alright, you go up there. Got it. Kakano.
Ano joins the fray.
You charge as well?
Charging
You're
in.
running
Yes.
in. Okay. Alright,
I must
then we
die.
go to... Gago, your second skeleton.
Lucy, stay right in front of me. You can be me shield.
Alright, Lucy's right in front of you. Got it. Alright, now we go to one of the wizards. Alright, what is he going to do? Let's see. He is going to attempt to throw down grease. Oh my god, I rolled a 3? Alright, well, he fails. So he attempts to cast magic, but in sheer terror of everything, he fails miserably. Alright, Hen, your skeleton. Your other one.
Other one. Go join the other skeleton and have like an epic dance battle with him. Just really, really distract those wizards. I want to see gyrations.
Alright, they're gonna be over there gyrating. You got it.
Perfect.
Alright, so the big Mr. Krabs moves forward and clears the area to, let's say, the first wizard. Let's say it's the wizard that got real scared, because this makes kind of sense. Alright, so he is going to... Oh yeah, he's gonna reach out and try to grab him first. Oh, and he nat 20s it.
Dang.
So he grabs the wizard and immediately starts choking him. The nails on the end of his hand bite in, causing 8 piercing damage to the guy's throat. And then he pulls him in and attempts to bite down with advantage because he's holding him. 13, which, yep, that just barely makes it over his armor class. I rolled poorly, but whatever. And wow, that guy takes 22 bludgeoning damage. And I believe that kills him. Yeah, that wizard is dead.
Wow.
All right. Seeing this, his wizardly buddy makes an attempt to do something. And let's see, what is he going to do? I need to look up what this one spell is, because I've never seen it before. He in a panic doesn't know what to do, so he casts blur on himself and disappears into the crowd, so he can't be seen.
Wow. Yora, seeing this, makes a almost vomiting motion and has to hold her hand up to her mouth to keep the vomit inside her mouth.
Okay. Awesome. All right, it's your next skeleton's turn anyway.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I want my skeletons to... So the door is just unguarded now?
Oh, well, we're like in the courtyard out front. There's like a couple of guards standing fast next to the door, like pounding on it, but we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, I want my skeletons to hold on me and wait for the Mr. Krabs to attack more people.
You got it. All right, and then Kakano's second skeleton.
We go to assist. We must get through the door.
All right, so you're just gonna have him charge up. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go back. These poor low-level wizards don't have much of a chance out here, but he... Oh my god, he nat 1'd? Alright. Jeez. He was gonna try to do like a burning hands against it, and he just lights his own hands on fire, I guess. Good lord. Yeah. Alright, so he hurt himself, and... Alright. So, Hen, do you want to have your first dancing skeleton make a performance check to see how well he's distracting?
Sure. Do they have any stats at all?
Yes, they do. Let's see. I'm using the skeleton noble stat block for them, so charisma is +3.
It's nice. It's a 13.
Wow. Yeah, you successfully distract some of the crowd by this strange dancing. They're not sure if it's a type of an attack or not, so they're putting their eyes on it instead of looking at the massive, dangerous crab creature. All right, Yora's skeleton is on you still, so we'll just leave that. Let's go to Gago.
I shall move up closer to the wizard's knowledge bazaar, but I will stay behind the Mr. Krabs.
Okay, you're moving up closer and staying behind. Is Franny? Oh, Franny's out to the side, as I recall, charging up. You know, just have Franny keep going.
Is there a wizard for her to hug, or did he vamoose?
Well, there's the one that turned fuzzy. She can't see it. Can't see wherever the wizard went.
And that's the only one left.
No, there's another one. There's the one that just hurt himself with the burning hands. He's up. You could run towards him. How about that? You run towards him to make a hug attack.
I snap my fingers and say, Franny, that one. That with the hands on fire.
All right. Roll to hit for me.
Is there any pluses on that?
Yes, I'm trying to find it. I figured I'd try and find it while you rolled.
I got to 13.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a dex move, and that you get a +3. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So you grab him. He is, yeah, he's bound in bones.
Nice.
All right. Let me make a note of that. Bone bound. Okay. That was Franny. So Hen, it's you.
Me or one of my skeletons?
No, you.
Oh, me.
Me.
I mean, I don't really need to do anything. I'm just gonna kind of watch the show.
Me.
All right, you're watching the show.
I might settle back if I have any beer left in my alchemy jug. I'm gonna start drinking that.
Nice. All right. Kakano's having his skeleton charge. Yora.
I would like to use my cantrip bark skin on the Mr. Krabs beast to enhance its strength.
Oh, good lord. All right.
So yeah, I just very lightly touch it with my finger because I'm kind of disgusted by it, but and I do bark skin on it.
All right. How much does that add?
It makes the armor class 16.
Oh, wow. Okay. You just made it more... Yeah. So it was 13, so you just brought it up to 16.
Nice.
Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. Kakano. You just continue to charge?
Is there any wizard in range?
There's that one that went fuzzy. You could try to find it.
I mean, what would I have to do? Investigate?
Yeah, roll an investigation, see if you can find it.
Alright. That's a 10.
No, it's a magical fuzziness, so you can't see through it. So
Then
there's no
just
direct wizard.
And just keep moving forward then.
Alright, so you guys charge. We'll say you're able to kind of move around since the creature stopped to attack that one wizard. You advance up past him. Alright. Gago, Lucy. Are you just gonna have Lucy stick with you?
Yes, Lucy shall continue to be my shield.
Alright, and Hen, your other dancer. You want it to roll a performance, see how it does?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
That's a 21.
Holy crap! Yeah, this one it's shaking so much it's like pulling bones off and tossing them. People are so distracted that even like one or two of the surrounding defenders that would have attacked Mr. Krabs turns and goes kind of towards the skeletons and starts watching the dance.
Perfect.
Wow. All right, so let's see. Mr. Krabs pushes forward. Jeez. What is left here? Oh, ignoring. Yeah. So it moves forward, ignoring the bound and the unseen, and charges forward to the door. It will be there next round. It is very close. Actually, let's make everything a little more condensed. Let's say it gets up to the door, and the guards on the side, it doesn't seem particularly interested in. So to the one on the left, it rolls to hit, and where are my guards? 15. It misses, but it just kind of like is. You can see the hands are just kind of trying to push it away. Same with the one on the left. It's just kind of like shoving them away, and then full slam with 2 arms forward into the door. It's a hit and a hit. So it pounds into the door as hard as it can, causing 14 damage to the structure.
Nice.
All right. So then we go to okay. This must be the wizard that disappeared into the crowd. It moves off to the side and attempts from its hidden position to let's see. It's gonna try to do burning hands, I guess. On that. Finally, I'm successful in casting something. Oh my god. Well, it's been ridiculous.
Oh
All
no,
right.
leave me. I understand and sympathize. I've had rounds like that too.
All right, so it gets to take a dexterity saving throw. Dex +2 on this, and it fails. So 3d6 fire damage is done to that creature for 5 points of damage is all it's able to do. And it also burns the guard on the other side. Because it's a 15-foot cone.
Oh really?
Yep.
Do I see
Mostly
where
it's-
the phone came from? Can I track it back to its caster? Actually,
Roll me a
wouldn't
perception check.
Wouldn't the blur
What?
kind of? I said, wouldn't the blur fail? I mean, isn't it like
Possibly.
Normal? Okay.
Well, first roll a perception check. Let's do it from your first position.
let's be at 21.
Yeah, you can tell exactly where it came from. The blur is, as you squint your eyes, it basically becomes clear, and you're like, oh, right there.
All right.
So you can see it. But first we have, let's see, we've got Yora's Black Hand with her coming up behind the creature, and same with the Charger of Kakano. So I'm just going to assume you guys are keeping them moving forward.
No, Yora says, hold! And then the skeletons, hold on me still.
Okay, because you guys are charging up. You're right behind the big guy who just slammed into the door.
Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty, so we are at the bound wizard who's going to attempt a strength check to escape. He rolls a 7 -1, so he is definitely held and not going anywhere. He is immobilized. So All right, Hen, you're dancers. You've successfully distracted a bunch of people. Do you want them to do anything?
They're gonna go in for the finisher. They're gonna do like
Have him sing Thriller.
no, they can't sing. They're gonna go in for the finisher. They're both gonna do like a cartwheel.
A cartwheel of death?
No, just a cartwheel.
But remember, they have tails, so it's like. All right, are they doing it together? So there's at least 6 spokes.
Yes.
Okay.
They're actually gonna like
All right.
grab onto each other's legs and like do like a kind of a. I can't really describe it, but they're gonna like grab each other's legs and then like cartwheel like that. So like when one would have been on their hands, it's like the other one's feet.
I mean, tails?
Gotcha. Except it's a
Oh.
tail, not a foot.
Yeah, so they're just in like a circle.
Gotcha. All right, so they're gonna ball up. So we're gonna say the action is grabbing there. All right.
Yeah.
So, your first black hand is able to strike one of the guards.
Oh, in this case, I'll allow it. Yes, and I order it to attack that guard. Black hand 1.
Okay. Roll to hit. Good save. Okay.
7.
That's a +5 and not good enough to do anything, but yeah, we'll just leave it there. All right, next round. Gago, we're on you.
Let's see. Noticing where that attack came from, I will unleash Firebolt to the wizard.
Awesome. Roll to hit.
Oh no. I can't remember. Do I add my for cantrips? Do I
Yeah.
add my spell casting modifier to that?
Yes. Yes.
No, goodness for that. Plus 5. So that'd be a 12.
The 12, you see it like ripples through the illusion, and it looks like you just narrowly missed over his shoulder.
Okay.
Doesn't that one cast multiple?
No, that's the scorching ray.
Ah, gotcha. So that was just one.
Yes,
All right.
just one.
Okay. I was just checking. All right. Franny is holding that one guy still.
Yes, Franny, keep holding him. In fact, give him a little nibble on his ear. Just to distract
Alright.
him.
All right. She goes for a bite. Let's do a roll to hit for that. I guess with advantage.
The first one be a 13. Yes, we'll go with the 13.
Okay.
Whatever. There's a
Yep.
bonus.
So she bites into him, and I guess does 4 damage.
You want me to roll a 1d4?
Well, yeah, as I say, do a 1d4 plus 2. The average of that is 4, so that's why it's...
Ah, I see. 1d4 plus 2. I only rolled at 1, so let's do 3.
All right, so 3 damage. Yeah, you bite his... You know, you Mike Tyson him. All right, awesome. Ay. Okay. Where are we at? Granny Hen, it's you.
Me or my skeletons?
You.
Me. Okay. While my skeletons are distracting people, I'm gonna see if I can't like sneak past one of the guards on that side.
Okay, the guards are like against the walls basically, like left and right,
Okay.
and with this giant crab creature, slamming into the door.
Yeah, because the crab creature's not made it through the door yet.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just watch then.
Okay. Right on. All right, Kakano, your first skeleton has made it close enough he could strike a guard.
Attacks.
All right, you roll to hit.
What was the plus to hit again?
It is going to be a +5.
16 to hit.
All right, well, 16 is definitely enough. You hit.
All right, what do I roll?
For this guy, it's a 1d4.
3.
All right, he takes 3 damage, and then he is going to attempt a Constitution save and fail it. And then I need you to do a 2d6 additional damage for me.
Just for narration purposes, this is the skeleton with the face of the wizard over it.
Awesome.
Stretched over it. That's another 7 damage.
Damn. All right, so he takes 10. Poor guy. Alrighty. So after old Facey there, where are we at? Yora.
I would like to use one of my cantrips, Bark Skin, on the skeleton attacking the wizard guard. I want to just like sneak up behind my skeleton and tap him on the back and enhance him with Bark Skin.
Oh, the one that you sent over to the left side?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, go for it.
Okay. And I think that's my turn.
Alright, so you bumped him up. Alright, yeah, it is. Make sure I get that one marked. Alright, got it? Oh, good lord. Getting crazy. Kakano, it is you.
Kakano joins the fray to attack the lowly guard.
Alright, same one as your skeleton?
Yeah, and he nat 20'd with his great axe.
Awesome.
Oh, geez, that's horrible, though. That's only 8 damage.
Yeah, but
With
you
3 on a 1d12.
Yeah, but it's also a house rule, so roll your d20 again. Let's see if you
15.
attack him good enough. I'm gonna say that kills him because it was a nat 20. So that is what his armor class is, but I'm gonna say because it was a nat 20 and you rolled a 15, he's got hit by that guy for 10, and then you just like cut him down with that great axe hit.
Is there another guard within range?
On the other side of Mr. Krabs.
Okay. How far away?
Say 15 feet.
I don't know if I have enough move speed to get over there.
I'm gonna say no.
All right, then chuck a javelin.
All right.
oops.
You'd have
Nat
to
1.
either you accidentally stab it right into Mr. Krabs. So roll me damage.
Oh, it's just 1 plus, so 6.
6. All right, got it.
If the crab looks at him, Jakakano just points at the dead guard.
That's awesome. Okay, I think I'm at the bound wizard who's going to roll to attempt to escape. He successfully breaks free of his skeletal bounds. And he runs as fast as he can. So full movement speed away. All right.
Smart.
All right, we're on Yora's other black hand.
I want that black hand to join forces with the Barkskin black hand and attack the wizard guard.
So that one's on the left. That guard just got killed. He can go to the one on the right.
Oh, okay, yes. Go to the one on the right. Black hand 2.
All right. Then roll to attack.
Okay. 8.
8 plus 5. 15 does not hit.
Oh.
It's all right. Kakano's second skeleton is there as well. What does he do?
Hack.
All right, roll to hit. Roll to
Follow the
attack.
whim with a horde. Ooh. It's a natural 18, so I'm pretty sure it hits.
Yeah, that one hits.
Then
So
one.
give me your 1d4 plus 2.
1. Oh, 3.
So 3. All right, and he's going to attempt a Constitution save. He fails as well, so he takes an additional 2d6.
7.
All right. Oh, wrong creature. 7. There he is. All right. Oh, good lord. Okay. Did I miss the big guy in there somehow?
Yes.
I think
you
I
might have.
did. I think I did. Well, he's just gonna hit the door again. So, but this time he's gonna hit it with 4. I'm just gonna do this real quick. 4 hands. Wow. So one of them misses, but one of them also nat 20s. So let's see. What is that going to be? So 5, 10, 15, 25. Oh man. Let's just call it 28 damage he does to the door. So with the first 15 that it already took, you see it like buckle inward. The hinges just shear and snap, and the brace that's behind it is just splinters. You see that it is barely holding on by a thread. One more blow and it's gone.
Awesome.
All right, so the guy. Oh, geez, where are we at? Oh, the one that had fuzzed out. He is going to attempt. What is he going to attempt? Something. I guess he's just going to attempt a ray of frost. I'm not sure what else to do. Because he's actually quite weak and doesn't have much ability. So that hits, and he does 6 cold damage to Mr. Krabs. Alright. Oh. That's what I did. I missed the thing in the middle because I got screwed up because of the guard. Hen, your skeletons are wheeling.
Yes. Do you want me to roll acrobatics for that?
That would be awesome.
Do they
Yeah, I
have
want to see a performance here.
Or dex bonus. Dex bonus.
I think it's 3. Let me double check. Dex, yes,
Oh.
plus 3.
Yeah, nat 20.
Okay, so they start rolling. What are they doing with this perfect roll? Are they?
They're gonna roll right into like one of the distracted guards that's been watching them. Like just completely barrel into him.
All right, awesome. Yeah, you perfectly barrel full on into him, and as the bones roll across him, it just rips him up. You hear cloth being torn, flesh being pierced. I mean, you cause some damage to this guy. In fact, he immediately takes 8 damage just from that and attempts to make a saving throw and fails, as you also sink in an additional 6 poison damage, and he is knocked prone.
Cool.
Wow. Yeah, that guy's screwed. Okay. So much going on. I'm trying to keep track of it. All right. So that guy did his thing. You're rolling around. That's the roller. I guess the guards. Oh, all right. We're on Yora's black hand that was on the left side. Is he gonna try to go to the right?
Yes. Black hand number 1. Attack the right guard.
All right. So he's gonna use all his movement getting over there, going around behind Mr. Krabs, and then give me an attack roll.
11.
Oh, I think that makes it. You just barely make it. So you hit 1d4 plus 2 damage.
Do I roll that?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. 3 damage total.
3 damage total, and he resists the poison. All right. Where are we at? Your black hand. Gago, it's you.
All right. I take another shot at the mage that just cast frost hands.
Okay,
I will shoot a firebolt at him.
go for it.
Ugh. That'd only be a 9.
Yep, that's not gonna make it. Oh well. All right, so the guy broke free of Franny. What are you gonna have Franny do?
Rennie, see if you can help Mr. Krabs knock down that door.
All right, she walks up and takes her dagger and pokes it.
All right.
She's not meant for. She's a skeleton. She's not meant for doing anything like that.
Well, that tracks. I rolled a 2.
Yeah. All right. About
This
hand.
was barely
it's
hanging
gonna-
on. I was hoping I could do at least a point or 2 of damage, and then it would just kind of fall in.
Yeah, it needs a little more than that.
Yeah.
All right, but we're on Hen. What does Hen do?
I mean, I just watched this guy get knocked prone. How far away is he?
That guy. Let's see. Let's call him a good 20 feet.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk over there and like kind of whistle a little bit, and then just like drop my quarterstaff through his skull.
Okay. Roll to hit with advantage.
Only a 14.
Yeah. You go to do that, but your whistle caused him to move his head, so you hit the ground instead.
Dang.
Yeah,
I really need up quarterstaff.
that'd be a good idea. All right, Kakano, Skeleton 1.
Not really anything around, is there?
There's the guard on the other side. It could use its movement to get over there.
All right, it moves.
All right, you want to roll to hit for that one?
Ah. At 4, so that's like what, 7 to hit?
Yeah, doesn't hit. That's all right. It's your.
I would like to enhance my Black Hand 2 skeleton with bark skin.
Okay, so you can work your way around and do that,
Okay.
and then we'll go to Kakano.
First, Chakakano begins by retrieving his javelin from the side of the monster.
Okay.
And then, yes, try to move in to smack the guard on the other side.
Go for it.
Because
Yeah.
skeleton's down.
Yeah. You can. How about this? Just move over there. Don't do anything else. Like you retrieved your javelin and then moved. So you did an action and moved.
No bonus action.
All right. Take your bonus action.
All right. The hand axe
All right.
swings. It's only 15 to hit.
Yeah. So you swing and it just like barely chinks off the armor.
Aha! I did inadvertently what the DM wanted.
Yep. All right. What's Lucy do?
Lucy, I send Lucy after the wizard that I keep missing.
Okay. All right, you send Lucy up there, and let's say that at this point it's easy enough to see, so just go ahead and roll the hit.
I rolled a 7.
That does not hit.
Yeah, imagine that. This is the luckiest wizard ever.
Yeah. All right, so this guard is getting wailed on. It's everything. He is like in a panic, not sure what to do. He is going to. Actually, I don't even know. He can't even. You know what? He's gonna try to like escape by climbing through the door that just got knocked in. Like duck down and see if he can make it, and he fails and gets stuck. So there's just him under the door with legs sticking out at this point. And all right, we're back to Hen's Wheel of Skeletons.
Yes. I'm gonna assume since they just like decimated some guy, their happy dancing ruse is kind of up.
Yeah, now people are terrified and running away.
Cool. I'm gonna like I'm gonna have them like pick up the guy that they knocked into and like hold hands around him and make like a little happy dance circle so that he can't go anywhere.
Well, he's on the ground prone, but sure.
Yeah. They're just gonna like
Okay.
drag him up to his feet and then just like hold hands around him and like dance around him.
All right. Perfect. I'm just going to say that happens. Yeah. All right. At this point, the Mr. Krabs. Okay, that's a hit. And wow, he out of 4 rolls only hit once, but we're going to say that was enough. And he lands down in the center of that gate and knocks it completely off of its hinges. And oh, that's right, because he can bite. I forgot. Oh, dang it! He broke a tooth when he tried to bite the door.
Oh.
I rolled a nat 1 for his biting the door.
Mhm.
So he'll take 1 point of damage for that. So, all right, the door collapses and it is now on top of the guard, whose legs basically stop moving at this point. The wizard that tried to run away, now that he is fully disengaged, disappears completely into the crowd and is gone. And let's see. So I guess there's Yora's black hand on the right next to the flattened guy, and Kakano's skeleton also there next to the flattened guy.
So it's their turns?
Well, it's either, yeah, you guys, if you want to do something, let me know.
I just recall them to me, so they followed me into the broken door.
Okay, right on. Alright, so we're back at the top. I'm going to say that wizard that was being chased down by the skeleton. He's going to try one last little bit of a what is it? A Ray of Frost. Wow, he nat 20'd a Ray of Frost. Holy crap.
Yes. We found the new Mega Wizard.
He's just like a low-level guy. Alright, so he does 14 damage, and the big guy's speed is reduced by 10 feet. Not that it matters, but whatever. Okay, at this point, the door has collapsed. You see on the inside there is a group of wizards around it, all standing their ground, ready to fight. First, though, we'll go to Hen. Your wheel skeletons, are you just gonna have them like hold that guy and do nothing else?
No, they're like dancing like Ring Around a Rosie style around him. Like hands
Okay.
held, making a circle around him and trapping him.
Alright, so he's
If
trapped.
he tries to get out, they'll bite him.
Alright, we'll say that he keeps trying to get out and he'll just keep getting bitten a bunch.
Yeah.
Alright, so he is that guard is totally off the playing field, I'm gonna say. Alright, Yora, one of your black hands. Probably I guess what was the left one, now he's moved over. What are you gonna have him do?
What's the situation with the guards? How many guards are at the door now?
No guards left, door is collapsed, you see wizards on the inside, that's it.
Okay. I say, to me, Black Hand too, and they come to me.
Okay, so he will use his movement and go to you. We go to Gago.
I launched yet another firebolt at that unreasonably lucky wizard.
Alright, go for it.
That to be an 18.
Oh, that one hits for sure.
All right. That to be 8 fire damage.
Nice. Yeah, you hurt him significantly with that. Singed robes, he's fully visible. Tons of damage.
Nice.
Alright, and it's Franny. What do you want Franny to do?
I call Franny back to me. Come, Franny.
Alright, Franny comes slithering over to you. Now, Hen, what do you do?
I don't know. Does the monster broken through the door yet?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna trail the monster then.
Alright, you continue to follow. Kakano, your first skeleton.
We swarm.
Do you...
Inside.
Okay. Oh, you're pushing through. Alright, you push into the inside. You slink around the edge. You, at full movement, can reach one of the wizards.
They strike. For 8 to hit.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
They were distracted by the slithering.
Okay. Sounds good.
It's not like that was their normal movement in real life.
You don't know that.
I'm being facetious.
Well, we're going to Yora.
Okay, I cast a spell. I want to cast Entangle on the area inside, right in front of the spider where all of the people are standing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna entangle them. I'm rolling to cast. I got a 16, not 16. Do I add my attack modifier, right?
You're good.
Oh.
Actually, you don't have to do anything else. We just have to have all of the creatures inside a 20-foot square, starting from where you targeted, do a strength save or become entangled. The strength save is versus your spell save DC. What is that on your sheet?
14.
14. Alright, so I'm going to roll for these guys. Let's see
I'll
what
roll
we
for
do.
the skeleton. It got a 6.
Your skeleton got a 6, so it's entangled.
Oh, no.
Okay. Mhm.
Alright, let me make a note of that. Alright, Lord. So what is their strength? Okay. So, I'm sorry, what did you say that save was again?
14.
14, alright. The first one is good, the second one is not. Alright, same again. and one of them full-on nat ones.
Wow.
So he is like super entangled, I guess, because it's. Yeah, it is just, he is totally, I'll tell you what, he is entangled and prone with a nat 1.
Awesome.
Because, I mean, I don't know how it could be worse for that guy. Alright, so these guys, where are we at? You've knocked it down, you're inside. We're at Yora's position. I need to mix these guys in. I totally forgot about doing that. I'm just gonna give them a quick numbers thing here.
Oh, the skellies.
Yeah, no, the wizards on the inside.
Oh, gotcha.
So, oh crap, where am I at? I lost myself. It was Yora, then Kakano, and then wait, Yora just cast the thing. All right,
Yeah.
so we are at Kakano.
Now, it's not technically part of his character's abilities, but I like to think it is. Can he more easily climb on walls? Because he was kind of in here before.
I thought we already established that was one of his abilities.
Yeah, I've had to do athletics checks, but if that's possible, I want him to swarm in on the wall, like.
Yeah, if you give me an athletics check, then.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, so see, that's not even an action. That's just a movement. So he just uses his movement to
Scuttle.
like get her up the walls. Scuttle, whatever.
And then, oh, can he drop into the middle of all the wizards?
I mean, he could.
It would entangle him, I know.
I'd say if he's going up, if you're going up the wall, assuming that much movement, you're not going to get over to them in a single move unless you use all your movement. So you
Dash action. Okay, I got it. We dash action.
Okay.
And how many wizards are there?
There are like, let's say half a dozen.
Okay, so he goes right into the middle of them all, drops in the middle, and then screeches and rages, so they all take 2 fire damage.
All right. That happens. Good move. Very good move. All right. We're to Lucy.
Lucy attacks the mage that I just burnt with the firebolt.
Alrighty. Go, Lucy, go.
Ugh, Lucy rolls an 8.
Dang, she is not going so well.
No.
Never mind.
I'm
All
having a really hard time with my dice tonight.
Yeah, I'd say so. Alright, so the big dude, I guess big dude busts in and starts reaching for wizards. Well, they were prepared. So actually, wait, let's say I'm gonna move big dude down below. So because the wizards were prepared, it'd be unfair to give the big dude first attack. So 3 of the wizards get to do something, and then the big dude. How about that?
Okay, don't forget they're entangled.
Yes.
Oh, I should probably do a strength save for Chakan to see if he's actually entangled.
Yes, you
It's
you
a 22
should.
on the save.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, so what are these wizards gonna do? Alright, so the door came down, you dropped in, you burned them. I guess their big thing is they are most worried about the giant freaking creature coming in. So... Under feet, blast out infiltration. Alright. So the first guy is going to cast Lightning Bolt. It is a 5-foot wide, 100-foot long blast that blasts into the creature and through it. Given his angle, he's going to hit anything behind him, or straight in line. So we're going to start with dexterity saving throws from, I guess, Kakano.
It's on that side of it.
Well, I'm trying to think. If you fell into the middle, and this is like the first guy in the middle.
Right. It's 19 to save.
That saves. You take 15 lightning damage. Okay, so then the lightning goes into the creature. He attempts his dex save. He does save. He also takes 15. Alright, and then it goes straight through. So let's see who is directly behind. Hen is directly behind, I believe. So I need a dex save.
Oh, great. 18.
You save. You only take 15 damage.
Oh, yay. Only 15.
Yep. Alright, then the next wizard, he's kind of off to the side. So he blasts out with his. That is successful. It goes towards the big creature. And big creature fails. Mr. Krabs takes 29 lightning damage.
Jesus.
Well, you're into the inside guys now.
We're only level 4.
Alright, so you blast through him, and then since it's going at that angle, anything over on what would have been the exterior left gets hit. So let's say what's over on the left? Probably, I don't know, most of you guys moved to the right when you were doing your stuff. Oh, you know what is over to the left there? Is Hens, Dancing Skeletons, and that guard. Well, the guard automatically fails, so he dies. He gets completely lightning to death. And the Hens, Skeletons get to roll dex saves.
Plus their own dex, right?
Yes.
One gets a 16, and the other gets an 8.
One gets a 16. So I would say one fails, one succeeds.
That sounds about right.
Alright, so let me double check this. One fails, one succeeds. Alright, what was that again? 29, so 14 points of damage to the one, and 29 to the other.
Oh, we still have one of my skeletons in that inside as well.
Is inside, yes, but he got missed with that one because that one was blasting out that way. Now the last wizard rolls for his, which is going to blast towards your skeleton. He successfully casts, so I need
Nat 20 on the save.
that skeleton first.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 on the save.
I'm thinking it's because
All right,
of the,
well he's totally
the
fine.
mask. It's that the human mask that he's wearing protects him. Distracts
Awesome.
the wizard.
Excellent. Let's see, the big guy rolls and he fails, and this is going out the right side, so any skeletons on the right side. I believe your other skeleton is there, Kakano, as well as I think both of Yora's skeletons are
He
there.
fails.
Yes. They have bark skin on, though.
It does not matter. It is a dex save. Barkskin does not protect them from this.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Alright. So a d20 for the dex save.
Yep. And they get a +3.
I got a 9 and a 13.
9 and a 13. I believe both of those fail. Yep. So each one of those, and the big dude takes 33 lightning damage.
Jeez.
Yep. And mostly because I can't remember where you guys actually are at. I actually don't remember where Yora is or Gago in this situation.
I still be outside the building somewhere.
I kind
Yeah,
of
but
thought
one of-
that. Oh, go on, go on.
No. What were you saying? You kind of thought?
That Yora was like right in the doorway behind the giant skeleton creature.
Okay, well then I need a let's just get dex saves from you and Gago. We'll start with Yora. What's your dex save?
For crying out loud.
Got a 17.
Okay, you save. We'll say it's half damage though on the first one. We'll just say 15 for you.
15 hits. Okay.
15 lightning damage. Yeah.
All right.
Gago. What's your dex save?
16.
16. You save. We'll do the same. You got a half damage on it.
It's 15.
It's not 16, it's 15.
It's 15. Well, here I'm gonna roll randomly. I rolled a 10. I got under. You're fine. You only take 15. We'll call it good.
Alright.
Because I forgot where you were.
Now,
Okay.
kills me, or has me.
Yeah, but you're still alive. The problem is, I just got to the big creature and he is not. I just realized when I totaled up everything. So the big creature goes down and it's just a slob of melting flesh on the ground. And then we go to Yora's Black Hand.
I say, Black Hands, attack! And he, attacks the wizards inside.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh. Hang on. Oh, I got a 4 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh.
All right. So the one of the other wizards, seeing the this skeleton come in, what does it do? You know what? Why not? It hits it with a ray of frost. Actually, it misses. Never mind. Doesn't do anything. Kakano, your second skeleton.
Did deal damage.
Which is Kakano. I mean, it took some damage earlier, but he's there. Does he want to attack? Does he want to move?
Get in
What do you
and
want
try
him
to
do?
deal as much damage as he can, but I need to, I think, when he goes into melee range, won't he have to do a save to not be entangled?
Yes, this is true. I have to do a strength
Is
save.
there any plus on those?
Let me double check. -1.
So 13.
Yeah, so you don't save. He's entangled.
Okay. But did he get close enough to be in melee range?
Let's say no. He's just outside of
All
it.
right. So I guess that's his turn.
Because it was a 20-foot square. I mean, it's a big entangled
Yeah.
area.
I guess that's the turn.
Yep. All right. So let's see. I guess they're gonna freak out about Kakano being there. There's only two, so there's two more wizards that are standing there. The one on the far side is kind of in line with that. I totally I should have had Yora's skeleton roll, but that's all right. He's gonna just take a lightning blast at Kakano. Let's see. So Kakano, dex save, please.
Nat 20.
You are fine. However, I need Yora's skeleton to do a dex save.
Okay. 11.
It does not do so well. It explodes.
No.
Sorry.
All right. Yora was really growing attached to those skeletons. She's crestfallen.
Awesome. All right. So the last wizard, then I guess let's see. There's a couple skeletons. All he can see here that's a threat is Kakano. So I guess he's gonna do the same as the last guy. Ooh, yeah, that's a good cast. Kakano, dex save me again. 10. That's not so good. Alright, I'm gonna roll. You take 28 lightning damage.
Still standing, though.
Yep. I knew you would be.
Not much.
Okay.
I'm still only level 4.
Alright. I know. Well, I mean, you guys better make some decisions on what's going to happen here. All right, that exterior wizard got that skeleton that's right there. The one that Gago sent. So I guess he's going to use his Ray of Frost at it. And that is a successful cast. And that is 5 damage to it. That was Lucy, I believe. Alright. Okay. We are at... So, Hen, your skeleton, one of your skeletons that was in the ring, I guess they're both still holding hands, but they both took a lot of lightning damage, and the guy they were dancing around is dead.
Okay. But are they both still alive?
Yes, they are.
That's nice. Well, this kind of seems like a losing battle, and especially considering the thing we were supposed to be protecting is dead. So, because I know that probably my companions are too stubborn, I'm gonna send... Grab... I guess we'll do Gago and Yora.
Oh, I'm outside the building.
Oh, okay. Then Kakano and Yora. They're just gonna grab them and start pulling them away. We're making a tactical retreat.
Kakano's in the middle of everybody.
Yeah, you can't get to Kakano. He's too far away. You could get to like Gago and Yora maybe. That'd be it.
I'm still outside the building, so I'm not
perfect.
really close to the action.
Okay. Well,
Awesome.
then I'll send one of them at least inside the building and start like trying to pick through the crowd.
Okay, so it goes into the building. I need a strength save.
Do I have a plus on that?
-1.
-1, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
So it is completely stuck as soon as it goes into the building. It is fully entangled.
Well, you did good dancing.
Awesome. All right. So, your other black hand, the one that you had sent in, I needed to make a strength save first.
Oh no. 15.
I believe that is successful. It's your spell save DC.
Nice. Oh, that's 14.
14. Then you succeed. You beat your own spell save, so you can move.
Sweet. I recall him back to me. I say, yeah. Blackhand 2, come back.
All right, so it removes itself from the building. Excellent.
Awesome.
All right, Gago, what do you do?
I call out to me companions and I say, guys, I think it is time to beat a tactical retreat. This seems like a losing proposition.
Literally copying me.
And then, I'm like, I'll say, Franny, go take care of that outside wizard along with Lucy.
All right. Sure. All right. So you're making a retreat. You're taking off. Franny, then who happens to be next, goes straight for that wizard. Let's see. Terrain is difficult. It'll take full movement. Yeah, it'd take a dash action to get all the way to the wizard, but Franny's able to get all the way to the wizard. How about that?
All right.
All right. So then let's go to Hen.
Well, we're making a tactical retreat, so I'm just gonna book it.
Yep, you're getting out of there. All right, you're booking it. All right, Kakano, your first skeleton.
Well, we are literally stuck inside, despite everyone leaving. So attack.
Well, you could have it make a. Well, no, it needs to make that strength saving throw.
Oh, it's just tangled, right?
Yeah.
And it's right next to one of the wizards. It fails the strength save. It's still tangled. But...
Well. Yeah, but then we decided it was just out of range.
No,
last
that was
time.
the second skeleton. Couldn't get in.
Oh, that was the second one. All
Attacked,
right, well,
did damage, and then
all right,
missed the attack, but then was right next to the wizard when the spell was cast.
Okay, well then have
It's
it
still
attack.
entangled, and the attack it's +3, right? Oh,
Plus 5.
Oh, so 18 to hit.
Yeah, it
And
hits.
that's a 1d4 plus 2. So 6
Yes.
damage.
Nice, and I need you to do another 2d6 because it fails his save.
8.
Nice.
All right.
Very good. Okay, Yora.
Okay, could I get a brief overview of the situation? How many wizards are in the room?
There's half a dozen.
Wow. And Chakakano is right in the middle of them?
Very middle. Everyone's
Yes.
abandoning him. He's in the very middle of the fight.
Okay.
And everyone's currently focused just on him.
Just want to look
Pretty
at
much.
one spell really quick.
It's almost like he's doing his job while everyone else isn't doing theirs.
It's a skeleton.
Almost.
What more do you want?
Alright, and Chakakano is like intent on fighting it out, or
He's
I
an
don't know.
enraged barbarian in the middle of 6 enemies. As far as he knows, everyone was charging forward, so did he.
And he's entangled in
Yeah,
the middle of those.
Somebody
enemies.
cast Entangle, and he's in the middle of a spell, so there's like no way for him to leave. So he's committed.
can I recall my entangle at all, or no?
No, it either has to be dispelled or run out of time.
How do I dispel it?
You don't. You don't
Oh.
have that ability.
I can't do that. Okay. Alright, well if I were to run in there, would I be entangled too?
If you get into range,
Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
you can stay out of range and do stuff.
Alright, yeah.
You
All
might
right,
be
that
able to
makes-
wild shape and fly in there and pluck him out.
I'm not allowed to wild shape into flying creatures. That's my main restriction. Let me see one other thing here. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I have a spell called Lesser Restoration. It says you touch a creature and can either end one disease or one condition afflicting it. If I were to touch Chakakano, could I remove the entanglement from him? But then I would be
No,
entangled.
no.
Oh,
That
no,
that
wouldn't
doesn't
work.
that's not how that works anyway. It's meant for like a disease or like a curse or something.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Alright, sounds good. Well, I can't leave Chakakano behind. I'm bound by duty to never leave one of my troopmates behind. I go
Aw.
I throw my my shillelagh at the nearest guy to Chakakano.
Okay.
And yeah, so I do that. I throw my shillelagh at him.
Got it. Roll to hit.
Roll to
I
shillelagh.
guess.
Okay. I got 11 to hit. Hang on.
That does not
Oh.
hit.
No, dang it. Well, that was a natural 11. Do I add my
Yes.
plus 6 to it? Okay, 17 then.
Oh, well, that hits.
Okay.
So what's the
And
damage
the
on that?
damage is... just a second. Oh. 6 damage.
Dang, actually, that's a pretty good hit.
Okay.
It's more than I expected to happen right there. All right, Kakano, what do you do?
Oh. There's only one course of action. Stand the ground. So, bonus action, reactivate aura to deal another 2 points of fire damage to all the wizards.
Oh,
And
jeez.
then great axe attack on the one that lightning them first.
All right,
That's
go for it.
17 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
That's 12 damage slashing.
Nice.
Yeah, that's all he can do. So that's actually he took
Alright,
16
well, that
damage.
was-
so
that was-
hey,
Yeah. Cool. All right, we're on Lucy.
Well, she's gonna attack the wizard.
Hopefully she'll hit.
I don't have any great hope for it. No, she rolled a 7.
Yeah, she did. Oh, poor Lucy. All right, Hen, one of your skeletons.
Yeah, one's tangled, right?
Yes. This is the other one, I believe. Yeah.
Other one. I had an idea, but I think it'll take too many turns at this point.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna send the other skeleton into the fray and tell it to bite anything besides my teammates.
All right. So it goes into the fray. I need you to do a strength save.
Was there a plus on that again? No, -1. That's right.
It's a -1.
2.
Yeah, it is stuck.
Great. Wow, this
Oh,
worked
yeah.
out really well for my skeletons. They're great dancers, but they always skipped leg day.
All right. Well, let's
Back at
see.
the-
Well, I guess the first wizard, after getting slammed by a axe from Kakano, is going to return the favor and focus his power in a charge to him. So I need a dex save from Kakano.
7.
Isn't the wizard entangled too?
That's a failure. The wizard is entangled, but that doesn't affect magic. That's a failure from Kakano, which means that is 21 points of damage.
And he falls unconscious.
Alright, so Kakano goes down. The next wizard is looking around. He sees the two skeletons. And actually, how many skeletons are in there now?
Chakakano's got 2 of them in there.
I think I've got
Yeah.
one in
Mine's
there.
still in there.
Alright, so he's going to focus, like turn to where he can hit 2 of them that are in a line. And we'll get them to make dex saves real quick. Those will be, I don't know, one of Hen's and one of Yora's, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll roll dex saves on those. I got a failure. And do you guys want to roll them, or do you want me to roll them?
I can roll.
You can roll it.
Okay.
Ooh, I got 19.
All right. Well, that's successful. I'm rolling for Hen. That one is also successful, which is good. So each of them takes 12 points of lightning damage. Let's see. 16. Okay, and Yora, yours goes down.
No.
Yep. All right, and then the next guy's gonna do the same to 2 more in there. What have we got? We've got Hen's other one, and I guess the only other skeleton would be the one of Yora's. Didn't you order it to like leave or something, or is it still there?
That
No,
one got
it-
exploded, I thought.
Yes. Yours out of skeletons now.
Yeah. Chakakano still has 2 on
yours.
the side.
All right, I thought I
But one of them is
I
right next to
deleted
a
that
wizard.
one already. Yeah, but there's no limitations on the closeness. He can just
No,
blast
I'm just
it.
saying, like, in case it might hit the wizard as well.
Oh, sure. Well, I'll tell you what. That wizard will just ray of frost now. How about that? That's a success, and he rolls. Jeez, die. It is 8 damage. Oh, that guy was severely injured. Your skeleton goes down, Kakano.
No, not the hooded wonder.
And then then it's the last one. He will cast Dispel Magic and eliminate the entanglements. And then I guess it's just what's even left?
Yor and Hen inside the building. I think that's about it.
Hen's outside the building.
Yeah, I booked it.
There's
Yeah.
Never went
There's
in
one
the
of
building.
Chakakano's
Yeah, I'm
skeletons that
probably-
got entangled, trying to get in.
Yeah, I think the only skeleton still around is Franny and Lucy.
Yeah, they're outside trying to take care of the wizard that's still outside.
And mine if they
Yeah.
survive the other attacks.
No, yours. I'm just gonna say this next guy blows up the last of yours,
Aw.
and then there's one guy left. Next, yeah,
You
and that
bastards
one.
had such promising careers in dance.
Fair. And then I guess since yours in there, the last guy is just gonna like start blasting.
Okay.
So yeah, I need a dex save.
All right. Got an 18.
That's good. I'm glad you saved on that because that is also the amount of damage you're gonna take. It was 18.
Dang.
Yeah, well, I rolled 36 and you take half.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right, so your guys' choice now. What you do? We know that Gago and Hen are outside. They successfully fled.
Well, I never
Yours
went
inside.
inside, but Chaka
Yeah, you
Khan
never-
was unconscious.
Yeah, he's inside. He's unconscious, and Yora's inside, and we'll see what happens on her turn. But for now, I'm just gonna go to Gago first and say, what do you do?
All right. Well, since I see Hen, but Yora and Chaka Khan are still inside, I'll say Lucy. I'll just say Lucy, Franny, go inside, try and help those two, and at the same time, I cast Firebolt at the mage that is outside.
Okay.
And that is a 10 to hit.
That also doesn't hit. Wow.
Imagine that. I cannot roll above a 10, no matter which dice I use for the last, I don't know how many rolls.
Well, are you using a D10?
No, I'm using a D20.
I was so hopeful you'd be like, oh, no, it was my D10 the whole time.
No.
Oh, man. Oh, well.
Mhm.
We tried. All right, Hen, what are you thinking?
Well, this is annoying. Trying to think of a good thing to do. So, the entangle spell is like magical, right?
It's
Like
dispelled now.
It's
it's
gone.
dispelled. Oh,
One
okay.
of the wizards dispelled it.
Okay. Ah, my idiotic party mates.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Sorry.
Yeah, necromancers. Yeah, we have a plan. We're gonna do a frontal assault. Yeah, that's a great plan.
Okay. I'm gonna cast disguise.
Okay.
Just to make sure that doesn't completely and utterly fail. That's a 21 to cast.
Oh, very successful.
Yeah, I take the appearance of like, didn't we say like the head of the guards earlier, or like
Why don't
the?
you do the turbo wizard? You've seen him before.
Okay, fine. I'll be the turbo wizard.
Okay, you take on the guise of the Turbo Wizard.
I'll just kind of waltz in through the front doors with like this, big flourish and look around at the carnage and be like, "Well, what is this?"
You get an immediate response of, "We don't know, sir. We were attacked. This monstrosity came through the front door, and this bug creature was apparently its herald. There's still a bit of an issue with, this dwarf that is looking rather aggressive. We're not sure what's happening there."
Actually, if you can find a way to safely detain those two, I have uses for them if you'll hand them over to me.
Yes, absolutely. Take them downstairs.
No, it's actually have matters outside of the main wizard hall for them to do.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I need somebody
let's-
especially expendable for it.
Oh, yes, sir. I understand. Let me call some apprentices.
No, I mean just give me the two that were causing the trouble. That weird bug creature over there and that dwarf.
Well, yes, but I'm not going to pick him up myself. I'm going to have the apprentices pick him up for you.
Okay, yes. And then have the apprentices follow me. And I swish my cape really dramatically as I start to walk away without even like waiting to see if they'll follow my orders. I expect them to.
Yeah, they do. You know, they call for some apprentices who look very shell-shocked, and they're very terrified of this monstrosity that is like collapsed in the entry hall. And yeah, they pick up Kakano and start to follow you.
So yeah, I'll start waltzing away, and I'll try to just take some random back alleys and
Right.
make sure that we're far away
Well-
from the Wizard's Hall.
Hold on. Don't go too far ahead. We got to deal with Yora still, because Yora's in there.
Well, I said to grab the dwarf too.
Okay, fine. An apprentice grabs Yora's arm and is like, come on.
Okay, Yora goes along with it.
All right. Well, you guys, yeah, you're led out and you follow this flourished turbo wizard down an alleyway.
Did one of them stabilize me?
Not yet.
Yeah.
We're a bit
So I
busy.
I guess you better make a death save. Probably a couple.
Save. Fail. 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 Oh, during this time, since no one stabilized, he died.
No.
I like that you took it so much further than I was going to.
You said make a couple.
Yeah,
you
two.
Oh, two? Okay, then
Four.
it's a save, then it's a
Four.
save and a fail.
There we go.
No, you just told me he died.
Well, you didn't specify how many. If I did 4 of them,
Kakano!
All right, no, this is good for the story. So Kakano dies as he's being carried through the alleyways.
No.
All right. As I'm walking, yeah. I mean, I don't know this at the time, but as I'm walking in front of me, I'm gonna load my crossbow, and then just turn around and shoot one of them in the head point blank. One of the apprentices.
All right, I'll just give you that. There's like 3 of them, so all right, you shoot one of them in the head.
They're apprentices. How bad can they be?
Can Yora summon her shillelagh and club one of them?
Yes, I'll just give it to you. You see what's going on. You see the first guy get shot. You're like, oh, and you summon a shillelagh, and bam.
Nice.
Should I roll for damage from the crossbow?
No, I'm just gonna give it to you. You kill him. The other guy's bonked. And what about the third one that was walking? He's like in shock, standing there, like, what are you doing?
I come up behind him and I hit him on the head with me quarterstaff.
Perfect. All right, I give you all that. So, the 3 of you are standing in an alley with a dead bug.
Well, what are necromancer friends for?
Ba-dun-dun. And we fade to black on that line. That was perfect.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well, that went great.
I guess technically
I
also
think it's safe to say that we are
mechanically,
not
I
ready
should have done
to
that
take
many
on-
death saves because it's 1 every 6 seconds. So
It is, yeah. I realized that when you said it, so that's why I went with it.
Yeah, I think it's patently obvious that as a party, we are not ready to take on a whole building full of wizards.
No, but it was hilarious.
Well, I kind of thought that giant spider beast, crab beast, would have had a little more power to it. I was going to ride that all the
Died
way
really
to
fast.
Well,
wizard.
90 lightning damage is gonna take you down really quick.
the true. But I even enhanced it with bark skin. Come on.
everyone knows trees
Yeah.
are immune to lightning.
No,
Yeah.
they're not, I guess.
Wood is an insulator.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
all electricians wear wooden clogs. It protects them.
No, we don't.
I mean, I thought the like style of the mission was really fun, like an escort mission in D&D. That's awesome. We just
Well, at the
wildly
very least,
qualified
we-
for it.
yeah, we destroyed the front gate, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If at first you don't succeed, die again. That's the
Yeah,
necromancer
exactly.
job.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.